Good evening, curling fans. Welcome to the World Curling Tour Belgian Men's Challenger. This is our second draw of 7.
Of 7, yeah.
Yeah,
Of 7.
we'll have 7 matches this total weekend. But 5 in the round robin play. We've got a 6-team tournament here. Everybody's going to play a round robin. Everyone's going to face each other one time. We'll take the top 4, put them in the playoffs, and then we'll see who's going to come away with a €1,200 check on Sunday afternoon. So really, we had one already good session today. We're looking forward to this next one. But first, let me introduce myself. I'm John. I am one of the announcers here from Curdia TV. We are hosting the tournament this year, and Pim, my partner, the man behind the cameras, and
Yes.
also sometimes the voice too.
The voice and all of the pretty stuff, and I'm just talking about the visuals, of course, not the not the physics. But yeah, we are Jean and Pim. We produce curling games, curling tournaments, and this weekend we're here in Curling Club Zemst in Belgium to host the second edition of this World Curling Tour event. Second game now. But before we kind of announce the players in the game. What do we know about this tournament? We have 6 teams, 2 Belgium teams and 4 foreign teams, and also 1 intercontinental teams. They will battle in a round robin, and then afterwards we have a knockout phase with 2 semifinals, and of course the big finale. Maybe you can have a quick peek at the standings so far, because this is the second game. We had a couple of games earlier today. So 3 wins, 3 losses. Team Haninen, that was the game streamed earlier today against Team Verreycken. Haninen was able to win that game, and then the other matches, Raju won against Team Dalle, and then Team Verreycken, they were able to bring home the victory, kind of keep the victory home here in Belgium against the Hungarian men team. And now we're going to look what Verreycken will do against Raju, or Raju against Verreycken. Both teams are sitting top of the league with a win, so they're basically battling to end day one, kind of top of the league with 2 wins here.
Yeah, and the matches in the first session, every single one of them came down to a single point. So it was really, really tight matches the whole way. Really, really good curling, really clean, tight curling. We're really looking forward to it. It's a bit of a step up. We normally broadcast a lot of the Belgian league matches, and it's a definite, a step up on this. We've seen Team Verreycken, Team Dalle a lot. Team Verreycken is the current men's national team. They're also the current league champions. They won the first half of the season, and now they're preparing to defend in the second half. They've got a challenge series next week against Team Dalle, preparing for who's going to represent Belgium at the European Championships in later this year. So these teams we know these guys a lot. Team Raju, we don't know them. We only know what little bits we caught on the other side of the on the other sheet side of our previous broadcast. Talked to the skip of Team Dalle, get a little bit of information about them, saying that they're very calm, relaxed. The skip doesn't feel a whole lot of pressure. Maybe sometimes they get a little bit too relaxed. They had a big lead, a 5-1 lead after 4 ends in their first match, and they're held on 7-6 wins. So maybe they got a little bit too relaxed, let the other team back in. But we'll see what happens with this. Really looking forward to it. If the scores from the previous rounds are any indication, we're going to see a lot of back and forth curling here.
Yeah, correct. Also, if you're wondering what those kind of little numbers are here, like the 1 right here and then the big 0 over there, we keep track of scores because we make predictions ourselves. We try to predict the winner of the game, and we'll see at the end of this event who will be kind of the best announcer, the winner, the Pim versus John, the hashtag John's wrong, or is Pim going to lose his house, that kind of stuff. I was able to have a correct prediction with the first game, and then we'll do our predictions later on. But so far, I think I am the champ. I'm not surprised, honestly. I mean, I'm good at predicting games, and also predicted that I would be ending up on top in this little kind of mini game. So I must say this is, well, not a very big surprise. Maybe for you this comes as a
It's one game. We still have several to go. It's plenty can happen. Six more draws this weekend. We're plenty of chance for me to get back into it.
Yeah.
And you better hope it's not a 6-1 win for me.
Never. Yeah, let's have a look at the schedule. Let's see where I will beat you. I think we have a couple of more opportunities. This is day 1, Friday, so we had round 1. And now we'll have round 2 with Raju against Verreycken on stream, but on the other sheets, and we'll also kind of keep you updated on the scores there. We have Hungary against Haninen, and then Hertman against Dalle. Hertman against Dalle, the two teams that lost their first game are looking for their first win right here. So that could be pretty interesting, basically. If we see which teams will be in the kind of stream schedule, the one on top there, this is our stream schedule. Basically, we have 7 games for you. 2 today. This is the second game of today, and then tomorrow we'll have 3 in the round robin, and on Sunday, day 3, we'll have the semi-final and then the big final. So let's look at the schedule again. So this was today. Then tomorrow we'll have 3 games, 3 round robin games, and then on Sunday, of course, we'll have the knockout phase. And the knockout phase is basically just 2 semifinals and then the grand final. There is a placement game, but that's just kind of to know who's lost.
Well, 3rd and 4th get money as well, so there's all to play for to get in there. But also, hey, there's also something about not finishing last in a tournament, so
but
getting one extra
true.
game. So
for those teams, it's kind of having the extra game here. But the first 4 of the round robin will earn money basically, because every team that reaches the knockout phase gets money. The big prize for the first is 1,200 euros. Second gets 800 euros, and then it's 500 for the third and 300 for the fourth. That makes 2,800 euros, if I can do my math right, as a total purse for this event. So that's also nice for the teams. That's if you can kind of be on top and reach this kind of knockout phase, you at least earn some money, and maybe you can earn back your entry fee.
Yep. So I think the teams they've got a lot to play for. There's a title, but there's money. And, let's be honest, money pays the bills. It costs money to come here to play in these tournaments and for teams to travel. So being able to pocket a little bit to cover that expense really goes a long way.
Yeah. So if you have a look at the standings so far, I think this is a nice tournament. It's good that it's a round robin and 2 groups. You can kind of have a discussion which is the better group or which is the tough group. Now at least all teams get to play each other. So every team that will reach the knockout phase or will be the first will be kind of a deserved team. So for this game, John, let's make some predictions.
Predictions. Well, you won. You get to go first. You won the last one. So
yeah, Verreycken against Team Raju. We don't know Raju that well, although we didn't do the Finnish team, Haninen, also that well. That could have been the dark horse. So I've placed my money on the dark horse, the kind of unknown team in last game. Maybe I want to go a bit safer and go for Verreycken. I think they are a candidate to maybe reach the final. Even I'm writing them down as at least semi-finalist, but I think they can manage to get into the finals. So yeah, my pick would be Team Verreycken here today, also because Team Raju, there are 3 players. Their 4th couldn't make it today, so they had to accept Gerry Hermans, one of the senior players here in Belgium.
Also the tournament director.
Is it an advantage or a disadvantage? I don't know, but they're not playing in their fixed setup, so maybe that could have consequences in terms of communication. Those kind of little details, maybe.
We've played with Gary a lot in the club championships, and I've played with him in a couple of different tournaments. He's a very good player, very good communicator. He, if he's not the skip, he's following the skip's instructions. I don't think it's going to be much of a problem with communication or with anything like that. So he's going to be playing lead for that team, so not to throw the balance too far off of how they normally play. So yeah, it's tough. I mean, he's going to have the advantage. Help Team Raju with their reading of the ice. He's going to know he's been here working with the ice maker. So I think I'm gonna pick Team Raju. I'm gonna throw it in there, try to play the risk. It's we're gonna go for the counter pick today on this evening, and we're gonna go with that. Hopefully, we get something coming my way.
Yeah, well, I doubt that. I mean, I feel like I'm on a lucky streak this tournament. So we'll watch and see. If you guys have
one is not a streak,
a streak of 1. Yeah, yeah. Also, for people that don't really know how we broadcast and produce tournaments, we normally do it on our YouTube channel today, and this weekend we are doing it on the World Curling Tour TV's YouTube channel. This also means we'll have chat open. We also kind of interact with people on chat. So for all of you there watching along, if you have questions, if you want to have Bring your feedback, your opinions, your predictions. Put it all in chat. We will be reading chat constantly, and we'll try to answer to all of your questions and remarks. And we know from previous tournaments and events, it's always nice to kind of have that interaction with the curling community, because we're curious to know how big the curling community is. Especially with World Curling Tour, we expect a lot of teams from other countries in Europe and maybe just United States. I think with our normal stream, we had people from South America, Canada, United States, but all the way over to South Korea and then a lot of countries Europe, I forgot. All over Europe. So just if you're watching, I'm just curious, like, where are you watching from? What time zone? What country? From our curiosity, let us know.
Well, there's Tom Gutal is in the chat. He's from Belgium. We know him. He's actually teammate of ours. So, hi there, Tom.
Hi, Tom.
It looks like they are just coming down with their last LSD.
Yeah, so we might have a peek at the ice and see how the LSDs are going with Team Verreycken.
On the near side here. Maybe we can actually throw it over. Yeah. Overhead. Ooh, not bad. Not bad.
But I think we can already kind of spoil the surprise. Raju, they played extremely well LSDs. I think both of them were as good as on the pin. So even though this is an excellent one, I think it's not even good enough to secure the hammer here.
It's far enough. Far enough out. So yes, we can easily report that Team Raju has the hammer. They will be starting things off. Just need to get the official measurements. In case I think LSD is one of the final tiebreakers if there's a tie at the end of the round robin stage. So
we have laser measurement, cutting edge technology.
Yeah.
Nothing left to doubt here.
And in this, they're actually measuring not to the edge of the stone, but to the middle of the stone. So they have, that's calculated into the laser measurements that, okay, this is how far. So it's basically a little extra 15 centimeters to that center part.
As teams are getting ready, I think one of the things that's cool with kind of World Curling Tour events is you have routine teams on the ice, so that kind of promises high-paced games. With the Belgium Curling League, this is also something we would broadcast. We have some lesser experienced team that would take a lot of time deciding, but teams with this kind of experience.
Well, let's be fair. Some of our more experienced teams take a long time too.
Also true. Also very true.
Most of the all-thinking team is some of our more experienced players. So we do happen to have one. He's a high school teacher, high school science teacher. So he kind of tends to look at all of the angles. And when I say all of the angles, I mean all of the angles. But when he's playing with the clock, he moves really fast. But if he doesn't have the clock, he will. You can set the sun by it. All right, one last little slide out for
the white train there of Team Verreycken. Getting ready.
And then there is our tournament director, Gary Hermans, going to be helping out, playing lead for Team Raju.
Yeah. And normally we have our mics skipped or we have our skips mic'd. But today, Jeroen Spruit, the vice cap of Team Verreycken, will wear the mic. Yeah. Timo mentioned he was not very comfortable today wearing the mic.
Wrong sport.
Okay, there he is. All right, so Dan Scout, the coolest name in curling. His last name literally means ice cold.
Ik denk 25 voor hem.
He's going to be leading us off here in end number 1. As draw number 2 is underway.
Rustig aan.
We'll keep you posted on the results on the games on Sheet A and Sheet C as well. But of course, main focus will be on this game in the center sheet.
Oh, good stone. Is that on the line? It's very
Ik
close.
had 20. Ja.
I think it might
20.
be off. Yep. Timo indicating it's off. Oops, I forgot to mute Jeroen.
5-6.
This could be one of the interesting parts where teams use different types of callouts for weights, and so yeah, The skip calling out the sweepers will be helping Gary, saying where he needs to put it.
Where? Needs to call. Wait looks good. Needs to call. All the way, Kitchen. Yep. All the way.
Doesn't quite get behind the guard, but about where they wanted it. But it's gonna leave it.
Zeker. 95 zou ik niet doen. Nee, naar 85 zelfs geen ampies. Ja.
What do you think? Going for a little hack weight, maybe backline, tap this one out, roll over.
Ek!
Hack weight, okay. Thank you, Jeroen. This one's gonna stay a little bit outside. Should roll off to the edge though. Nope. Not quite as far, but does get that red one out of the way.
Phew! That was
Control!
So this is going to be a different experience for us because in the first match, the skips were Finnish and Polish, and we don't speak Finnish or Polish. And now we have an English-speaking skip and a Dutch-speaking vice skip, so much easier for us. We know both of these languages. Although as vice skip, Jeroen is not a big talker.
Whoa! Kitchen.
This one's going to be a little bit outside.
Stop.
Is that going to stay in the house? Does actually stay over
Great
there on
draw.
the side. Timo lining it up, saying, hey, let's try to get this out of there.
Ja, gewoon hetgeen dat we normaal zijn, ja.
Many of our curling fans from Kurdia will know that this is Tour the GOAT.
the self-proclaimed goat.
No, actually, that's not true. His friends are the ones who came in and started saying it, but
Indeed.
it's become definitely one of the...
But we don't know how much he pays his fans, of course.
It's true.
Dat is genoeg.
Very vocal supporters when they come into the chat. Hopefully we'll see a few of them tonight.
Whoa. Gary. All the way. Yes for a piece.
But outside.
Yes for a piece.
Ooh, misses it. All right, first
Ja, ze willen pielen.
first
Denk-
break
denk er
for Team Verreycken.
Denk 15.
First miss of the
Zo,
match,
15
and now
wordt
they're going to
zeker
look for, let's try to get something behind this
Ik
guard.
zou gewoon 15 doen.
The Team Verreycken talks a lot in hog-to-hog times, so looking for 15
Oké,
seconds on
release ziet
this
er
one.
goed uit. Zijn is oké. 7.
Be a little bit inside. Nope, I think that's going to get around nicely, he says as it crashes onto the guard. No.
Nope.
Great stone from Tur
Dus
there.
Yep.
The GOAT showing why he is the GOAT.
And this is just the beginning, and he's still cold.
Cold as ice. Well, that's all I can sing of that before we get DCMA'd. Looking for a run back here.
Whoa. Yep.
Needs to hold it. Needs to hold it. I think it's going to over curl.
My bad.
Oof.
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, that's how it's coming.
Yeah. And you hear the skip saying, Raju saying, it's his bad. Which might be the first time a
Yeah.
skip has ever admitted in public that they were wrong.
Always a fault of the sweepers.
Is oké of wilt je meer? Lijn is goed. Lijn is goed. Stuur eerst.
Like the line, just want to make sure this one gets down.
Oh,
and-
wissel, wissel, wissel. Wissel.
Oop. Gonna make the curl over now.
Op het einde omhoog gedaan. Ja, doe maar.
Oh,
Wow.
great stone there. It's gonna
Okay,
curl
understand.
over curl just a little bit, but very nice stone. Very nice stone there. But with the curl on
Board.
this ice, yeah, board weight, they're just gonna go after it. Hopefully, we'll keep the shooter on the edge of the house.
Kishan. Whoa.
Oh, very good. Glad he said his name out loud, so now I don't, because I forgot to ask to make sure of the pronunciation
Yep.
before, so now I know it's Kishan.
All the way, Gary.
Not gonna quite get that over. Taps it a little bit and actually buries it even more. So unfortunate there. Unfortunate miss there. Opportunity for Timo to throw another one just like it. Trying to get this one in between the shot and the guard.
Oh. Daan eerst. Daan eerst. Waar komt
Trying to
hem?
get this one to curl over.
Ah, wachten, wachten.
This one's
Kom
gonna
aan,
be good.
trek maar door.
Just trying to get it deeper. They need to get this one between the two stones.
Come on. No, no, no,
Oh,
no,
that
no, no.
looks great. That looks great.
Excellent stone there.
Clicking that one. That's another really good stone from Timo there. Slight bit of offset's going to make it difficult to do the get kind of a run back there, but they are going to be able to try to clear these out.
Yep, yep. All
Seems to
right.
have quite a bit of weight there.
Yep, it's falling a little bit much, but we'll clear off that top guard. Actually crashes over on one of the other reds there.
Ja.
Shooter stays as a corner guard. Oh, must have tapped his foot. A little discussion there, but no
Een diep,
big
een 2
issue.
of een hoog, een 3.
Gonna throw up another guard here. Two in the house.
Ik denk als je niks doet, dan
Just
was het nog
protect
ver
him.
stillen.
And honestly, with the way the ice is curling, that red stone's going to be a real problem for Raju if they need to get to the pin. This one seems heavy. Gets it to curl over.
It might split.
No,
Or no?
actually very
nice.
late, right over the
Yeah.
end, stacked over like that. Very nice stone. That to me honestly looked like it might have curl. It was gonna just go around, but lots of
Yeah.
curl late in
Just
that one.
firm.
This one's gonna need to have a little bit of weight and hit off nose, so that way the shooter will roll away as well.
Firm.
A bomb.
Yeah.
And that's a weight we can
Nose or
kind of
just
guess.
on the lower side, like roll in front of that. Yeah.
To hit off nose.
Oh,
Oh,
clear
firm.
too
Thank,
close.
thank you, Vinay. Appreciate that. Gets things moving. Stayed open. He said firm, not bomb. Okay.
Yeah.
Ja.
All right, just going to try to cover this one up again. Cover these up again. So,
En dan net 4 of net 3. Ja. Nee.
trying to read Timo's lips or just can't quite make out what he's saying in the ice mic, but I think they've got an option in the house is preferred, but probably just in front is also okay. I think maybe a biter would be ideal here.
Dan eerst. Cool.
This one curl over. Seems a little bit on the light side, but what do I know?
Mag je niet
Not
nog, hè?
much. Covers over the one, leaves that other exposed. So
Yeah.
there's an option to double, but they risk losing the shooter, so they would end up leaving them with one. So maybe they
Normal.
just give the steal of one?
Yeah, I think. Normal. Yeah. Need to hit about half.
I want to get this, at least one of these away. Ideally, double them out, hold the shooter somewhere over on the edge of the house. Score two.
Oh. Yep. Yeah.
A little late on the call. Oh, unfortunately, only gets the one. That's going to be a steal of one for Team Verreycken. Good end there from Team Verreycken to kind of stay calm, play their shots, take advantage of those two missed takeouts early in the end from Team Raju. Let me see if I can get it. See how the other matches are playing. Nope, they are still finishing their first ends. I see lots of stones in play on both sides, on both sheets.
I think we have quite a well-paced game here.
Yep. Not a lot of thinking time. Not a lot of debating over what to do. Fairly straightforward. So as we start end number 2, Team Verreycken leads 1-0 over Team Raju. Donna is going to be starting us off here. Team Verreycken has been prepping for this tournament pretty much since the Europeans ended in November. They've been looking forward to this and the Challenge Series coming up next week, so really good timing for them to have all of these happen at the same time. Nice guard there from Don, and I also forgot to unmute the skips. That's
Line's good. Kishan. Line's great for 7. Whoa, wait only.
Curl around the guard easily. And just past
Good
the
draw.
tee. Not a bad stone. Good draw there for Gary to lead things off here in the second for Team Raju.
20, 25. 25 gaat het waarschijnlijk ook wel lukken.
However, it did go behind the tee line a little bit, so
Yeah, and we know that can be important. We had that situation in the 7th end in our previous game where that was the difference between winning or stealing
We moeten
the
wel
end.
wegen. We
Yep.
moeten... Komt 5. Nee, 6. 6 is oké.
wide indicating wanting to get this one to curl over. There it starts to go, but I don't think it's going to get all the way over onto the pin.
Yeah, this seems very wide.
A little bit light as well, but still putting in a useful spot. Like it's going to give them an angle.
Ah.
Yeah. Don
At
apologizing there. He knew it was probably pushed outside on the release.
I still find it highly amusing because in our normal club matches, we'd be going, yeah, that's a pretty good stone. We can use that. And they can too, but they're obviously, their margin of error, their tolerance for error is so much smaller than ours.
Giddy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Kishan.
Trying to get this one to curl
Yep,
over.
yep.
Gets it on the nose, so that's going to stay exposed. Double opportunity here. Yeah.
Yep.
Ja, 2-7. Piek is 8. 10-5.
This one's a little bit soft, they say. Is it going to have the angle or the weights? It's 1
It's 2.
and
It worked.
2. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Great stone there
Good
from Tour, showing why he is the GOAT.
Yeah, he's on a roll there. And he's I think he knows he's on a roll. Calm down, Mr. Tour. It's only the second end here. This might come back and haunt you. I don't know. It's better to be kind of
You
shake
want to
off
be
the
loose
stress.
on the ice there, yeah.
Giddy.
That's always kind of a discussion with curling, like to what extent is it allowed to show emotions, either
Whoa,
negative
whoa.
or positive.
I
Get that roll. All the way.
I feel positive
way.
emotion should always
All the
be
way.
shown. Oh, that's a
Look at this.
fantastic.
Take
That's
a
9
roll.
7.
What a follow-up.
Excellent.
What a
Prima
follow-up. I think positive emotion should always be shown. Even negative emotion is okay, as long as you're not directing it at anybody on the other team
Ik had
or
76.
even on your
Dat
own
is
team.
10-2.
I
Yeah,
think
I
it
agree.
should be.
Totally
It
so.
shouldn't be so stiff and. But you gotta watch that some teams, some people let that emotion get the best of them.
I mean, it's still a sport,
Oh,
and it's okay to be disappointed if things don't work out, and be excited if they do, and be disappointed if they don't work out. Just to kind of rephrase that.
Their tour showing why he is also the Taug. The, what is it? We said the. What was the A? The opposite. Oh no, the antonym of goat is what we called it, or
Oh,
the
yeah.
antithesis of goat is what Taug stands for.
Needs to be 8.
A little bit of duality there from Tour. He is both the best
to be
and the
8.
worst to ever have played. This one looks a bit heavy. Jeroen's going to try to help sweep this one out the back, and there it goes and out of play.
Yeah, some mistakes on both teams
Ian of
this
Art.
end so far.
Yeah. Tom saying the GOAT is on fire. I don't know if I would have called that last stone from Tour fire. Maybe he should be fired. No. We love him here. We tease him,
Yes.
all in good nature.
And he teases us back as well.
Yes, very much so.
He made fun of our shot of the match against Team Verreycken. John and I, we both play in the Belgium Curling League. And in League A, we have 3 leagues in Belgium. And we had our match against Team Verreycken a couple of days ago, almost a week ago.
Trying to hold this one down. Gets it and gets not enough of the back to get it out, but does move it considerably away from the pin, so like that. Tom is on a bit of a delay.
Oh, that could be that's probably why he was out of touch with this game. Tom is living in the past, whereas we're living in the future here.
Yeah, make sure it's deep. Where?
Raju looking to split the house. It's setting up to score 2 in this end.
Yeah, they want that one behind the tee line, so there's nothing to hide behind, and a hit and roll isn't going to leave Team Verreycken in a great spot.
Go!
Trying to get this one to curl over.
Go on, Dan, hard! Go on!
I think it's going to catch the red, but a shooter is going to roll out of the house. Gets it moved. They really would have liked to have held the shooter in there, probably roll it underneath, but just a little bit wide and didn't get enough curl on it.
I think Team Raju probably looking to get behind the guards. Looking at the way they're putting the broom here. Nice and low slide here.
Line's great. Yep, keep it straight. Line's great for 6, guys.
This one straight.
Starts
to curl a lot. Yeah, I was thinking, oh, it's going to be just fine. But
whoa.
Lots of curl in that ice.
Excellent stone here. Excellent stone.
Very nice.
This is, I mean, close to perfection. I don't know if you've clicked that clicker. They don't really seem that spectacular, but in terms of the game, for them it's so important.
Yeah, you've got to play things really close to the guards with this much curl to get things hidden. I think, I clicked it. So for those of you not familiar with us on Kurdia, I have this little remote control in my hand that I can use to mark events and things like that. So when I refer to clicking it, it's like I can mark highlights, so I can go back and watch to pull out to create little shorts for YouTube of good shots.
Yeah, we have our famous hashtag shot of the match with all of the best shots. And they have quite a lot of fans also in India looking at the data analytics.
Yes, we do.
Probably need to.
It's always interesting to see, like, some videos do well in some parts of the world, and then
but I like the roll away.
In other videos it's a completely different part of the world. It's always neat to see where the curling fans watch from. I have to say, I like the Team Raju's brooms. It's a pretty unique design. I haven't seen something like that. It's like a little gold, blue with the little silver touches on it.
I should check.
Board weight, try and roll away.
Looked at them from from close by.
I just noticed it now. It's like obviously we're in this almost at this end of the second end, and I'm just noticing them now. But very interesting. They look like the hard lines.
I think it's hardline. I mean, they're wearing hardline
Yeah,
brands.
that's true. That is true.
We're still a bit outside.
Yep,
that
yep.
was my impression here. It could be that's expected.
Maybe he felt like the slide was in because yeah, you can see that they called him on it,
Yeah.
so they want to make sure this gets around the guard. That is going to do
Whoa!
this nicely.
Oh,
Calls out.
Kishan!
very nice.
Look,
There
that
is still some room in that little
Yeah.
pocket to freeze there, and if they are able to freeze there, then Team Verreycken could basically steal here.
They very well
Ja, ik denk dat
could,
het nog
yes.
minder mag eigenlijk. Ja.
Now, it's an important freeze. If it is exposed, if it's short, if it's wide, then it's a takeout or a draw for 3 points for Team Raju. So
Worried? Sounds a little fear in your voice.
Eerst.
Just kind of cleaning it for now. There it starts to curl. It's going to start to slow down, so the boys are going to pick up this pace on the sweep.
yeah, it needs
Really
to
want to
curl.
get this down.
En is heel goed, dus we kunnen niks
Curling
fout
is
doen.
fine. It just needs the weight.
Come on!
Oh, they got to get this to the button. Got to get this to the button. Oh, that is
that was
very close.
Yeah, it's hard for Team Raju to kind of take it out. They cannot really take it out, I guess, because the second stone from red is
I
basically
think it's
blocking it
2
from
right
getting
now.
it out.
Yeah.
So they're saying it's 2. If it's 2, then it's a matter of just drawing it in the white for 3 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't want to touch too much. Just down here.
I think this is basically a draw, which
Yeah.
is a flashback to the final stone of our previous game. Remember when Team Hertman had to draw to tie the game? That was also kind of a
Oh, I
very
need-
similar
Yep.
situation.
Side of the button. Yeah. What do we like?
So, yeah, anything on the button is
Yeah.
enough.
The only scary part here is they don't want to over curl and give yellow a tap, so yellow is promoted to second shot position because they're stated we
Let's
have
sped up.
shot on second shots. That's the only thing they need to be careful of.
One of the things you see in this type of situation is that they tend to be afraid of tapping it, so they leave it a little bit light. But if they're sitting 2,
Make sure it's
I think they'll be okay. They just want to make sure it gets down there now.
Yeah, line seems fine.
Actually, it seems like it might be
It will curl. We know this from
curl, but I think it
Stone.
might be heavy.
Well,
Yep,
Looks-
that's gonna go through. I want to make sure this gets out past.
Yeah.
So
I think to red, but we'll have to wait for Jeroen.
That's for sure.
Just for sure. Or
Maybe
you might
just
have
a
a measure. Yeah, and again,
Huh?
a measurement.
what?
And the funny thing is, we had a measurement in our first game, and then we were looking at the footage on the TV, and then we were talking with Timo and Jeroen, like, hey, every time we have a measurement situation, teams tend to be kind of blocking the view. So now they are aware not to block the view. They should have had media training on that.
it is so hard to tell. Does the overhead show anything? I mean, not that we can't zoom in anymore, but we can at least see
Well, we can
something.
look from across.
Oh, but yeah, you can't see above.
It's very hard to kind of tell what's going on.
I'm trying to see the number on the micrometer.
Did the needle move?
It did.
This one looks to move a lot.
I don't
Let's
think he
see.
went past the nose on that one. Oh, it's
yellow.
yellow. All right.
All right, confirmed. So it was actually not sitting second. Was sitting third. Good to have that measurement. And that's 1 point for Raju and not 3. So we have a close game.
All right. So
Maybe
Red is going to be leading off for us. See what they have to say during their little 1-minute intermission.
Yeah, do we have a quick update on the other games while we have the end break?
Yep. Let's see. I don't know who is yellow over on sheet A. I
It's,
think it's
Haninen.
Haninen. So
Yeah.
they have scored 2. They 2 in the first, stole 2 in the second, so they lead at 4-0 over Team Hungaria. And
Line's
over
good.
on sheet A, sheet C, excuse me. Team Dahl and Team Hertman are tied 2-2. Oh, wait,
On its own.
mistake.
Line's good.
That's
Sorry,
correct.
no, it's 3-2. They just put up a
Team
correction.
4. Whoa, 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 whoa.
So Team Dala leading 3-2 over there.
Ja. Daan likes it
This
both
one's
ways.
in the house. Jeroen, that's very close to a swear jar, Jeroen.
I missed that one.
Indecent. He said Don
Yeah.
likes it both ways.
Fans
And he did it.
is wat,
And he said it
fans is
specifically in
gespierd.
English. Jeroen doesn't usually speak in English on the ice unless he's playing with me or one of the other non-Dutch speakers. But
Yeah.
usually with me, he does
No!
speak Dutch.
9-5. Snelle kant.
A little bit fast, but this one is going to catch it, roll over to the side.
Goeie steen.
Nice stain there from Don. Yeah, does leave it in the house. They're gonna they're gonna play a little bit of a hitting game early on. It seems like right now.
Kishan. Yep.
They went a little bit off the nose here, but not
That
too
roll.
far. Ooh, caught the nose all completely. Now Timo taking a look. Is that one in the house? He doesn't seem to think so.
It's hard to tell, of course, with the angles.
We're gonna have to go out there and set up stones at different spots so we know ourselves. We can say, okay, this is in, this
Zijn
is out.
steen. Team 4 hier hard, hè. Zijn take-out. Ik denk dat we wel gaan vallen.
Yeah, we
Derde
could
gelijk
build a
naar
little graphic that we could put in there that would just show our line. We just
35 gaan
overimpose and go.
Hoe bedoel
Yep,
je?
that's in. Nope, that's
Het is
not.
wel, ja. Nee, 35 mag.
But since
10 keer snel.
Team Verreycken thinks that's
denk
in,
net
they're just
vier.
going to draw away from it. We just said that, Annemiek. If you weren't listening, that's not our problem.
Stemt nu wel hard af.
So over on sheet A, Team Haninen is leading Team Hungaria 4-0. They're in the third end.
Goeie steen.
And
Mooi.
over on sheet C, Team Dala is leading Team Hertman 3-2. They are
3-14.
also at the third end.
Ja, ik had 14. Ik weet niet dat het 14 was. 25 had hij.
Oops.
Slowing down, I think. Needs to call. Gary. Needs to call.
But why trying to get this one a
Whoa,
curl?
whoa.
Does get behind that guard, but
Yeah.
it is considerably behind the T line, so something for Team Verreycken to consider using
Of
as a
dat, ja.
Yeah.
backing.
Yeah, funny thing is when the second of Team India is throwing, then the two sweepers are Giri and Gary.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's probably why Gary didn't respond, because he wasn't sure if it was being told or not, to sweep or not. That certainly would be confusing. Just gonna try to get rid of this. Will this run back on the other one? Oh, it does.
Does.
It does get
Clears
that.
out the house.
Nice double there from the goats. No worries, Annemiek. You know I'm just teasing you.
You are allowed to tease Annemiek. I will give my formal permission right here to
Wow.
make this official.
Her body, her choice. For those of you who don't know, Annemiek is Pim's baby mama.
Whoa.
They're engaged, but are still living in sin. This one seems heavy and a little bit inside. Is it going to catch? No. Oh, I guess that was a takeout. I didn't see that stone there. But inside, that's a miss, so team was going to bring this around. Ooh. Looks like something that's stuck, a little scratch in the ice. Maybe a shoe or...
Yeah, you can really see that scratch on the center line there.
There's actually another one as well if you look just coming out from the right side. They swept over and they're trying to smooth that down, but hopefully that will not have an effect. They'll probably be able to sweep over that, kind of get things down a bit.
Ja, clean maar. Serieus? 5, 4, 3. Amai.
Keeps coming down. Seems to slow down a lot there.
Nee,
so
nee.
Maybe that picked up something. Or it was just considerably lighter than they thought.
Ik had niet...
All right, something for Team Raju to use. Trying to get behind it.
Kishan's rock. Needs to curl. Needs to curl a long way.
Yeah, this one seems quite outside and not really
Whoa. Leave it high.
going to curl enough. Does kind of take away that center draw. And it's just high enough that it trying to take it out could jam on either one of those yellows.
Dus zijn jammer van dat die, hè? Dan. Ik als hier raakt. Maar het lastige is als je hier rolt, ja, daar ben je ook niet zo heel veel mee. Misschien gewoon een draw, denk ik, ja. We hebben een manier om eraan te geraken, hè.
Discussing their options, but it seems like they might like the draw. Try to squeeze between that left one on the yellow and the red on the center line.
Daan eerst. Clean. Dan. Oh, Dan is oké. Dan. Ah, wow. Daar langs.
This one gets through, but is a little bit deep. Sorry, I was coughing and forgot I had muted.
10 out.
No, it does get behind the tee line, so Team Raju is going to try the same line. See if Yuri can follow suit.
Little wide. Kishan. Yup, needs to call.
Trying to get this to curl over.
Line's good
There
now.
it
Whoa, whoa,
goes.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Nice
Finish
curl
it.
there. Finish it.
Whoa, whoa,
like
whoa.
Mortal Kombat right here.
Finish it.
Are you trying to slow it down? We need it to slow.
And the way it's sitting
Yeah.
kind of in front of
Yes.
that T line, I really like this one. I really do.
Zou je erover gaan? Of gewoon nose? Ja. En gewoon hier buitenkantje raken, hè. Of jullie gaan gewoon echt door.
Is it run back for a double? Got the finger on the clicker button.
Yep.
Verreycken to
dude!
work hard.
Ooh,
Oh
whoa.
no!
Yep.
Misses the red, but catches their own stone out. Does open things up.
I was better probably. Yep.
Unfortunate for Timo there.
Yeah.
Got it this way.
He's through the hole and that is still
Yeah.
at an angle.
Yep. Trying to Christmas tree it.
Trying to Christmas tree
I
it.
mean, if it's light, we guard it.
It's setting up the
That's not an
stones.
expression that I know. Oh, he wants to have it above the two guards. The
Yeah,
two
indeed.
sets of guards are
What do we
actually
like?
in an angle, so yeah.
Yeah.
Go it up higher.
Foro.
The defensive Christmas tree with their redstone sitting there as I think the bottom of the tree.
The trunk.
The trunk.
This is a bit harder than that they wanted,
Yeah, it seems harder.
but I think really anything in that middle is going to be a good guard.
Mhm.
Although too deep and they can be run back. Needs to curl over.
Yeah, they're sweeping
Oh,
for
that's
curl
gonna
here.
curl and get the. That could set up a double there.
I think Team Verreycken is not going to doubt
Yeah.
and just double it out here.
Yeah.
Nee,
The question is, where do they want to hit it?
ik zou de rol doen.
They probably don't want to leave a situation where there are a lot of
Okay,
guards
zeg
in
maar,
front of the
nose
house
kan ook.
for Team Raju to draw it behind.
Yeah. They're discussing that role. But Timo kind of keeps going up and down, so maybe a nose hit is good enough. Trying to get this to curl over a little bit.
You know.
Not what they wanted. They did
No,
not want that
indeed.
jam.
Yes, Team Raju still has a setup where they can
We
steal
guard
here.
or we hit.
I mean, the safe thing could be guarded up, or they can, yeah, take the roll
Yeah.
and force
Sorry?
Team Verreycken to make choices here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like the hit because even if they get
Yeah.
the hit and roll, they still leave that center
No
open.
hit,
Now they'd
like
be
we
forcing
have to
to
roll
one.
this way.
they roll to the
and then they
sides,
have an open hit.
They only have one stone, but
I
then they
don't
have
mind
an open
putting
hit
one hit
to
there.
to
Even if
score
we
one.
come
Yeah, it would
this
force
way,
the one. Yeah.
it's like stagger. Yeah. So come this way.
I think the guard is kind of the better option because try to imagine a guard in their Christmas tree setup
I mean,
Then,
it's
it's up
tough to like.
to Team Verreycken
Yeah.
to do a very difficult draw and even do run back stuff. You have to find the right
Yeah, I
angles.
don't know if
Yeah.
you need to
Tap
be
multiple stones.
that cute.
So I think
Yeah.
finding
No,
that
I
good
like
guard
coming
position.
this way.
So they want this one to be staggered on those yellows. They don't want to have a give them a straight run back.
Little less.
Yeah, we have a little poll going on our Instagram. And
Little less
currently
than
Team
last
Verreycken
time.
is the fan favorite to win. They have
Little less.
close to 80% of the votes, but of course, yeah, they are the home team, so most of our fans are Belgian, so that kind of skews a bit the outcome.
And also, they're 4.5 hours ahead of us in India, so
Need,
quite a lot of
Needs to
people will be
call.
asleep by now, I
Yeah.
think. Need this one to curl over.
This could work.
Ooh, it's gonna over curl.
Oh yeah,
there is a
yeah,
there is an
definitely
opening there.
overcurls.
Ja,
This is unfortunate. It looked okay, but then it,
bijna.
It's one of
Bijna.
those things that just keeps
Maar ik moet hem
going.
sowieso schuin raken, hè, dus...
Quick discussion of how much weight they want to have, where it needs to hit. Now this yellow one, I believe, is deep enough
Ziet
in
er
the
goed uit,
house that if
denk ik.
the shooter could stay, so this could be for 2.
Interesting potential here for Team Verreycken to score 2, but of course, if the angle is not perfect, there is always
Oh,
the
the
risk.
chance to steal,
Yeah.
yeah.
So again, this could go both ways here.
Trying to get this one to curl.
Len! 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 Len!
Over the
Len!
line.
Oh.
A little late.
Doesn't find the angle, and
kom
this is a
super.
steal of 1.
Oh.
Jeroen was calling for a line, but I think that had to curl.
Yeah, that was. Well, I think he was looking at maybe if they held it for line, it would tap on one of those yellow guards, but I don't think it would have rolled into the right position. So just a little bit wide on that shot. And we end up with a steal for Team Raju. So, who did you pick again in this match?
I've picked the potential future winner of this game, Team Verreycken. But yeah, I think
I like that you couched that with potential. Yes, Team Raju is also the potential winner of this game. There are only 2 teams
Yeah.
in this game, and they are both potential winners. Oh, okay.
yeah, I was trying to be diplomatic with
Yeah.
my
Oh.
wording there.
I know you were. All right, so we're about to start off end number 4. Team Raju with the steal of 1 as they lead 2-1 over Team Verreycken.
Line's good. Line's good for 3.
Line looks all right. Just
Line's
like you
good for
said.
3.
Stop just short. Timo
There it is, a biter.
just bites
We
out of the
hebben het
house,
niet doen,
meaning
of?
it can go away.
The little general taking it away here.
Geef maar wat bij, want voel traag.
Interesting. Sweeper giving instructions to give it a little push because it felt
Three.
slow.
No, he's not taking it away. This one is going to come up as a 2, a little bit lighter than they would like. I'd like that one a little bit deeper. Oh, there it keeps going. Hashtag John's wrong.
There's one of those famous hashtags.
It still is a little bit high and a little bit outside. I think they
That's
would have liked
true.
that a little bit closer.
And we have Close Closen joining us in chat as well and saying, watching from Quispamsis in Canada. And he's saying, nice to catch an international game. Thanks for the broadcast. Great announcements. Well,
Thank you,
we-
Klaus, and welcome in.
Welcome
Always
in.
glad to have curling fans from all around the world. And you have to tell us, did Pim pronounce that correctly?
probably not.
Line's good.
Probably not.
Needs to call. Whoa, on its own. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yep, giddy.
Get this one to curl over.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Sorry.
And
No, I think.
gets on the tee line or on the center line and staggered over.
20
So
zou ik
that
doen.
is going to be a the no tick rule is in effect.
Zes! Zes! Moeten wachten.
Geen marge.
This one's going to have good weight. It's just going to make sure it curls over. Trying to bring that one, let it carry so it gets further buried.
Excellent there. Textbook opening here from
Ik had 9.
the little general. Nice corner guard and then a stone placed precisely behind it. It almost looks like the power play situation we know from doubles.
Yeah,
Hack!
almost, except the colors are wrong.
Actually, maybe not. Just come here.
Raju changing his mind. Gonna have Kishan
Top
draw
4.
in towards the center. Top 4, ideal there.
Line's tight. Good. Line's really tight. Whoa. Giddy. Make it curl.
Yeah, was it Geary?
Whoa, whoa.
Geary?
Keep it straight.
I
Keep
was
it
thinking
straight.
the
Keep it
same.
straight.
Alright.
All right. I think there was a little bit of communication issue there. Gary wanted it to thought it was going to carry through, but Raju saying no. As a sweeper, you're not supposed to think, you just do. Skip is always right. If in doubt,
Yeah.
what are the 2 rules of curling? The skip is always right, and in doubt, see rule 1.
Yeah, correct.
Doubling those off nice and stacking up the guard on the side. I like that stone from Tur there.
See any of
I think
it?
he does too.
Yeah, he definitely does. Yeah, if the skip says sweep, you don't ask why. You ask how hard.
Tap it
Maybe
back
you don't
fine.
ask
You don't
anything.
ask, you just start sweeping.
Yeah.
Especially for Team Verreycken. I learned that playing with these guys in a tournament last year, that half a second it took me to put my watch in my back pocket before I started sweeping. They said was half a second too long, so I had to learn to just drop my watch. And obviously it's on a cord, so wouldn't fall on the ice. But yeah, forget about where it goes and just sweep.
We have Griet saying,
Where
nice
is it?
Turke. That's a little friendly nickname there.
This one, trying to get this one to curl over, but I think it's going to be a bit heavy.
Yeah, I think it's heavy and wide.
Stop.
Yeah, not once ever in the history of curling is saying stop to a stone actually worked. But it doesn't stop us from trying.
Op nose is denk ik ook goed.
Yeah, Greet Tur has been playing a fairly solid game. Pretty nice.
Mhm.
One mistake, but
Ja,
overall,
2-7.
pretty good game.
Tien.
There he goes.
Sit.
Easily removes the red.
Solid play there.
Sitting second, high in the house, but not too high. You see Don looking at the replay here in the TV. It's about 15 seconds behind, so
Yeah, they tend to kind of rewatch their stones.
tend to look at it. Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Immediate call for sweep.
All right.
Have to hold this one hard.
Yep.
I think that's going to get on it nicely. We want to roll over on top of the yellow, but it's just going to slide by. Good effort.
Ja.
But just a little bit too much curl on it. I did not happen to see which way they pointed it. Are they going to try to freeze up against their own? I doubt it. They're probably going to try to split the house here. And yes, looking at the turn of the handle, they are going to split the house. Draw away from that other side.
Hij is oké. Duur eerst. Duur eerst. 7 is perfect. Duur eerst.
Like the weight. That come
13 is
in.
dikke hard, ja.
Nope. I guess they don't like the weight. A little bit hard.
Oké.
I still like it.
Yeah,
Not enough to click it, but I still like it.
we're not super critical about those things.
Whoa. Whoa. Yep, yep.
Gotta make
Whoa,
sure
whoa.
this one catches on the nose. Slight
Does.
roll in.
And it is sitting shot. All of the stones are scattered
Ja,
on the edge of the house here.
anders komen we negeren, maar... Zo?
They're going to want a little bit of roll out of this. Do you think they're going to want to roll it in or out? Probably want to roll it.
I'm guessing out just to have a kind of something Raju can't work with. But
Yep.
then if they roll it out, they probably want to make sure it's touching the whites.
Whoa!
Yeah, I don't
I
need
mean,
it to
yep.
roll very far. Just needs to be better than that other
Daar
red
gaan
in
we
the
dan, daar
back
gaan we.
there.
Oké.
Nose
Where's
can
it?
also work.
Nose also works, yeah. Keeps the house split.
Basically, indeed, a nose hit is sitting on the outside of that house there.
But as they keep
Didn't even
nosing,
get
you want
a
to make
little
sure that
roll
there's
here.
not a...
But I like the nose
You don't
control.
want to roll... be too far above the T line. This one is behind still, so any kind of roll would still kind of put it behind the T.
Nose control.
Throw on top of the other one. It's going to take it out and they'll end up with 2.
Which one?
One on the right.
Yeah, it just if he like don't make that perfect, they have a shot for 3. I don't mind giving like 2's not the end of the world. Yeah. So just yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of nice to overhear like why are they making certain decisions. That at some point you always have options. Do you want to go for the safe play? Do you want to go for the aggressive play? What's the kind of the risk benefit situation? I think they can accept Team Verreycken taking 2 points here.
This one needs to curl over more.
I think it'll roll out.
It is going to roll out. So they needed the nose hit on that one because now there's nothing for... there's Team Verreycken play a less risky shot. Now they don't have to try for a takeout and hope it sticks. They can just kind of draw it in there.
Die andere
Draw
kant
away
zou
from
kunnen,
the
maar ze liggen
danger.
net denk ik tegen elkaar. Ja. Ja, die van team was 13-6. Een stukje trager, nu het kan zijn dat in deze iets beter doorgaan. 35.
Broom on the center line there.
One day I'm waiting for Timo to actually
Well,
like
wat
look
op.
up into the
wel
overhead
wat
cam
extra
and
op.
smile at
Oh
us.
yeah. Like the Usain Bolt kind of thing where you know, up front, hi guys.
Oh, this one needs to get there. Timo coming out to sweep. Anyone who's seen a Courteous stream
Okay,
knows that
heel
we're big
gewicht.
fans of the sweeping.
40.
They don't do it often enough.
Now we try and roll all the way. Firm.
So it sounded like bomb, but now we know for
Yes.
sure
Come this
firm.
way.
it is
No,
firm.
no, no.
And now she's going to
No,
come
no.
into
And
the,
get a roll
come in
all the
chat.
way
No, he
across."
said bomb this time.
Firm.
Firm indeed.
Firm seems a bit understated for the weight they're going to throw, but you know, they've been very calm and relaxed through this whole match. Looks to be on, but I think they're going to end up with a nose hit. Not going to get the roll that they need or want, so
Now it's basically a draw for two
Keep it
here.
out.
Yellow is sitting shots.
gaat liefst,
Yep.
They needed a roll to
Ja,
become
dan die hebben we al
shots.
gedaan, hè.
They're not, so now it's just a matter of
Dat sucks.
putting it
Dat die-
anywhere in the
is
8
gewoon een
foot,
draw, ja.
basically. Draw for two here.
yeah.
Oké. Ja.
Shouldn't be the hardest stone,
Ja, maar die is een ander pad, hè.
but those are the kind of stones as a fourth player you don't want to leave short, because this could be a game where you don't score a lot of big houses.
But I was saying he doesn't like to throw more than what is needed. Yeah, that's
Ziet er goed uit.
a good strategy, I think. Sometimes teams tend to overthrow stuff, especially when it comes to upweight stones.
This seems fine.
Okay,
Need to
goed
sweep
gewicht.
it to get it deep.
Yep, Timo lifting up his broom. They know this one's going to carry
Goed gewicht.
2 yellow. And for good measure, putting it right there on the button.
Ja, dat is stiekjes sneller.
Good finish from Team Verreycken there. They score 2 to leapfrog back into the lead.
Yeah, so now we'll have this a little foreign break as we see Timo collecting some karma points for.
Don't say it yet. He could just be going to get his thing, but
No, not
he
Timo.
does tend to.
Oh,
They're not even taking the break.
I thought they were taking a break. Well,
Well, he's
they,
getting ready.
they don't have to take a break, of course.
So Don's going to be leading it off for Team Verreycken here in the 5th end. So they lead it 3-2 over Team Raju. Raju. I keep saying Raju. It's Raju. Despite them not taking a break, I am going to stand up, stretch my legs a little bit. Not that you guys can see that. Not that I had to say it, but I just...
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know?
we're spending 7 games in our little broadcasting booth here, and we've upgraded our booth for this tournament to have a little bit more comfort, but still. If you think those guys on the ice have a rough time, well,
You should see it. We finally got chairs with backrests, yet it's only about a 10-centimeter backrest,
Yeah,
so
the
it's not
minimum.
quite enough. But there's also a slight bit of padding in there too, like
Yeah.
maybe 3 sheets of paper worth of
Line's a
padding.
little tight. Kishan. Keep it straight. Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's not going to quite have the weight to get around, so letting this one curl over.
Yeah,
Does
that's
not
fine.
tap it hard enough to get off move it off the center line, so the tick rule is not being applied.
Ik denk 20,
Now that
25.
red is also on the center line.
Heel mooi.
If I can see sheet
Staan
A,
ze er
they
goed
were
uit?
taking their break.
6.
Do you have some updates from the other games?
Sure, over in sheet A, team
6.
Haninen scored 3 in the fourth, so they lead it 8-4 over
jawel,
there. Or 8-0, excuse me, over
that's
Team
a big
Hungaria in the fourth end.
Oh, sorry.
This one's getting around behind these guards. Great stone there from
Hier is
Don.
knijpen. Hij knijpt er op los.
And over on sheet C,
Top 4.
The Hurtman against Dalla game.
yeah, Dalla scored 2 in the third, so they leave it 5-2. They are still in the middle of the fourth end over there.
Yeah, interesting.
Giddy. Whoa.
This one to curl over.
Yep,
It's
looks
all about
light.
the weight.
There it goes.
All the way. All the way.
Needs to
All the way.
curl.
All the way.
Find
A
that
little more.
protection
A little
from
more.
the guards.
Good throw.
Gets into shot, but does not
Is
quite
it
get.
shots?
I think it is. We'll look over the top. I think it is,
Yeah, I think so.
but it's just not buried
Ah, nu,
enough.
dat
So
is
there's a
weg.
bit of an opening there.
Ja. Ja, op zich, dit is niet erg, hè. Dat is veilig. Dat is een veilige optie. Dus,
Now there still is only 4 stones in play, so there is a bit of a risk
Damage
that they don't want this to be over curl and catch those guards, because it could push that red one off the center line, and then they'd lose the stone. This one looks well clear of the guards. Going to get rid of the red. Shooter rolls out, unfortunately.
ça va, ça va.
They would have liked that one to have rolled underneath, but got rid of the guard, or got rid of the shot stone. Just going to clean out the guards, open things up.
Get it! All the way! All the way!
This one on the inside part of the nose. Well, hits it on the nose, gets 2 of the guards away, but then they're leaving that third one there. What do you do with this? Do you draw in behind it? Do you split the house? Try to tap your own? Lots of options here.
Ja, 25, 30. Oh ja, ik denk 25, 30. Ik ga er nooit iets verkeerd mee kunnen doen. Ja. Die is mooi. Snelle kant. 8. Ik ga hier wel afremmen. 7. 8.
Ja, 8. 8 tegen.
Feel like this one's going to be a little bit deep. It's going to carry past the T line.
9.
Yeah, they mentioned 8-9. That's indication that it's crossing T line there, which is confirmed.
Ja, dat is duidelijk 9.
Go back line.
Chance here for Kishan to get rid of this one, roll over behind their guard.
Get it! All the way!
Trying to hold this one straight.
All the way!
Bit tight. Is that going to get around?
I'm afraid it'll touch
All
the
right.
guard. I'm not sure, but
It
it slightly deviates.
technically correct is the best kind of correct.
And now it touches the yellow one deeper and more behind the guard, so that's
Now there is that, I think that red is stacked up, that there could be a potential double there or a
Green is
hit
okay.
and roll in onto the yellow if Team Verreykken's not careful, so I bet they're probably going to try to get rid of this one. Maybe roll over on top of that yellow. Even I think maybe a slight roll outside would also be okay.
Yeah, basically they don't want to roll inside and leave a potential double, I guess.
Yep.
Quickly called for line.
Uit. Kom aan dan, los. Proberen rollen.
Now, does not get the outside roll,
Ja,
so
I think there's a double. I think if you
think so. That
hit the
was
left one on the inside, you will get the double here.
yeah.
And this is indeed what Raju is indicating. So they are going to double them out. Patting himself on the shoulder, which means we're going to see some weight on this stone.
Yeah, that was the risk with the nose hit on that. It would put that yellow high enough to bring the double into an easier double, I would say. Not an easy double, an easier double into play.
Also,
Alright.
immediate call for line.
All right, guys.
Trying to hold this one,
Yep.
one.
It's not rolling.
It's going to curl over enough too
yeah,
much.
It's rolling too much.
So now this could be useful for Team Verreycken.
Roos
'cause
kan
now-
ook nu, hè.
Yeah.
Hij kan ook rollen.
Yeah, at this point they can make the roll because the stones, due to
yeah.
those takeouts, moves more forwards.
Yep.
Ja,
So
wilt
they
je eerst
can
rollen?
roll in between.
Oké.
Nose hit wouldn't be
Ja,
terrible
tikje
here
minder.
either. Because it would be high enough that double would be a little bit harder.
Oké. Girl. Come on,
This
dude.
one to curl over. They want to make sure this stays. Don't
Ah.
hit too far on the outside either. That could jam on that yellow. Oh, it catches it.
Yellow moved again. But
Fortunately,
they got a lucky break there. I mean, it could have been worse.
Yeah,
if the angle
yeah.
was different.
a little bit higher, that would have jammed and the yellow would
Yeah.
have been gone. So
Back line. Even if you do this, that's fine.
Now, about a week ago, that Yellowstone would have been buried in a safe position here in Belgium with ice that was a whole lot straighter. But I think today, after intense ice making, it should be able to pick up
Whoa.
curl.
Whoa, whoa. Looks heavy. Kishan,
this curl, if they think it's heavy,
all the way.
I think it's gonna catch
Get that
it,
roll.
but will it catch it enough?
And
Does
this worked.
roll over.
And interestingly, their shooter jams.
Ja.
Yep, shooter jams, but
Which means they need to get rid of it. Don't want to leave options for Team Raju to score too much points on their end here.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa.
calling them off. Slides over, but now it's sitting in a position. Do they double? No, they're not going to double that out. They're going to go
Like
with the
board?
shot stone sitting out in the open.
Yeah, I mean, they're sitting there, but they're sitting there kind of not
Or
super
we can even
dangerous.
freeze to it.
Are all the way in 12 foot. Verreycken,
Yeah, but then we have a draw for 2. Roll.
looking pretty relaxed.
No, hit and roll.
And then I overheard you say "ooh," so did I miss
we'll
something
have
there?
to, there is something, an
Board
update on
weight,
sheet
try and
C, but
roll
we'll
under.
wait till, maybe we'll go between
Board.
the ends here to update over on sheet C, because this is getting good.
And now you made me curious. And pick up the curl here.
No, that's going to stay basically on the nose and doesn't get it out of the house either. So a little bit light there.
Yeah. If Team Verreycken, if they want to steal here, they can use that redstone to try and do the hit and roll.
Yeah.
Ja. Ja.
They need to make sure this, they get rid of the red. Don't want to have it jam. They really want
Immediate calls here. Is this over curling?
no,
They need to find a roll there. No, it's not.
it's going to hit it, and then it's going to jam on
Excellent.
those yellows
Moving.
over there. So
Yeah, so this is, of course, the one.
yep.
That's what they were looking for. Team Raju drawing here against 4 yellow stones, so it's important to have a lot of space, but still, it is important to not leave things short here, because at least 2 of those yellow stones are sitting in the 8 foot here, so well, they're
What do we
behind
like?
T line, so they have the backing, but
Needs to make sure it gets there. Yeah,
This
has
is-
to get.
this needs to be flawless. It's not the hardest shot to make, but if you missed it, the damage is huge.
It's very easy to leave this light, but even with the backing, so it's. But then you also run the risk thinking I've got backing, I can be a little heavy, and then you're a little bit wide, and it sails on by. So
Yeah, basically, I think in your head you just have to imagine throwing on the pin, and then sweepers will decide whether it's too hard or not.
oh, this vice is coming out there to help it. Want to make sure it gets there. But then again, both sweepers.
Oh, but this looks light. This
Unbended.
looks light. I don't know if it's touched. It's
Oh, it
not.
doesn't even get to the house.
Oh, this is the worst case. Worst case. So this is a steal of 4 for Team Verreycken, and
Wow.
I've never imagined this to happen. This must feel so hard, because 4 points, I mean, that's big. How do you recover from this, knowing that Verreycken already had a point?
Yeah, they already had the lead. Now they're 5 behind instead of level. That's a big big mental hurdle there.
Yeah. So
And speaking of 4s, we had a 4 house over on sheet C from Team Herkman. So they jump into a 6-5 lead over Team Dala as they are in the 5th end now. So that was my whoa earlier. So we've had our own little 4 house here. A steal of 4 at that.
yeah. Yeah, suddenly Team Verreycken, they are
They're
I
in
think
control
they're
of this.
in control of this
Yeah.
one, yeah.
Donley is off in the 6th end. Team Verreycken leads at 7-2 over Team Raju. And
Je 6.
yeah, that was a big stone there.
Je 6. Denk op het einde dat je...
You know, with 3 ends
Klein
to
beetje.
play, Verreycken can kind of sit back and play a little
Hoi.
more defensively, try to
3,
force
25.
Raju into a hitting game.
Yeah, I mean, this completely also changes the way Team Verreycken will make choices here. They can be risk averse. They can go for the options to just put something in the house, and then have Team Raju try to build up with guards.
Yep, perfectly happy to give up 1
Yep.
and force Raju to steal in the rest of the way, which is never easy.
Line's good. 16-2. Yeah, that's good.
Very
Vries er
good
tegen of
corner guard there.
ervoor. Ja, ik had 25 bij de vorige, dus
Textbook.
35 lijkt mij beter, denk ik. Nee? Ja, ervoor, maar Vries had ook... Oh ja, 30 kan ook, ja. Oh ja. Vierde release.
Okay.
4.
Yeah, like this one, it's going to be just in
Is
the
hier.
top of the house, I like to think. Good line.
Ja, we doen ons best. Is erin, is erin, is erin.
Skip,
gedaan.
sweeping. Not necessary, because that's actually
Ja,
going to carry
ja,
into
27.
the, bite the top of the 8-foot.
Yeah, solid game from Don here. I've seen him throw good stones. I can't really recall big misses, that kind of
Nope.
stuff. So
Nope.
I think sometimes you tend to forget
Yay.
about the first couple of stones. You always remember how the last
Yes,
stones turned
alive.
out to be. But yeah, if you have
Yes,
a good lead
alive.
player, launching the game or
Whoa.
launching the end in your favor.
This one's going to curl over too much, but will it tap that red one back into the house?
Doesn't have the way to do that. Oh no, I was
Tim's
wrong.
wrong.
It touches and bites the 12-foot.
Nee, maar dat is extra bagger. Denk ik, hè, maar nee.
This is
Ik denk
the
30
fifth
krijgen we
stone of
daar
the end,
geweest.
so still no takeouts on the guards
Ligt
yet.
Vries
but
tegen je voorstel, dat is ook niet erg.
I think they're probably just going to throw a guard up over the center line.
Now, John, I don't really want to jinx it, but looking back to our little prediction minigame here, I think I am going to be very comfortable sleeping in my own bed in my own home.
Net. Oké, zijn die zijn.
This one's going to just tap on it and then leaves an angle at those two in the back. I was waiting for
Go
that.
back,
I
hey!
pretty much thought you would have started gloating right after the 4 was put up on the scoreboard.
No.
Lines tight. Get it. Whoa, whoa. Gary. Yep.
Yes, you, Gary.
Yep.
Gets the shot stone moving, gets some separation, and their shooter stays in a pretty good spot, but Timo saying, let's just get rid of it, try to roll over underneath somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a clean, but yep, hear the call for a sweep. Calls him off. This one looks to be okay.
Very nice stone there.
Didn't quite curl over enough, but it does stay in the house. So
Yeah, I mean,
4 yellows in the house again.
I think still sitting pretty strong here for Team Verreycken. They have stones on multiple places in the house. Team Raju, they don't really have a
Back 8.
big solid build-up right here.
Nope.
They need to start clearing out yellow stones, but for each stone they will take out. Verreycken is just going to put something back in.
Needs to call.
Yeah, I think it's probably too soon to say, but that miss in the last
Nice
end,
sweep.
giving up 4, is probably gonna be the kind of game decisive moment here.
I think so. It's a it's definitely a key moment in this game.
That's for sure.
Ja.
Now,
Bewegen ze veel?
they do get those yellows moving. Red is sitting shot, but it is sitting exposed, and there are still 4 yellows in the house.
Yeah, the hardest thing, strategy-wise, is if your team Raju, just winning your hammerends is not good enough anymore. You need to find ways to score 2 or more, preferably 3, and that just really changes the way you're setting up ends, you're making decisions.
Ooh, this one carrying off quite a bit. Is that one going to be able to hold?
Curl.
Trying to get that in the curl more.
Klein beetje opzij.
There it goes. From that other angle, looked like suddenly it was heading outside. Might not hit the stone, but does get it. So Geary needs to get this one between the guards. Get it buried somewhere over there in a safe spot.
Line's good. Where? Needs to call. Switch. Switch. Wait only. Wait only. Whoa,
Curl
off
past
kitchen.
that guard. Gonna curl off that guard. And just gets in behind the T line.
I like it. It's in a shot position. It's buried behind the guards. It's something they can work with.
Yeah, it's difficult to get at it with a
Op
significant
hackweight.
amount of weight, but hack weight. Yeah,
Jawel.
I just saw Jeroen look
Ik
at
kan
it.
erdoor. Ja, kom even kijken.
Team wants to see it with his own eyes.
Nu open kan, hè. Ja, je kunt gewoon de single doen ook, hè. De single of met een rustige take-out. Met een take-out proberen. En genoeg ijs, als je er langs gaat, dan misschien die. Ja, maar je gaat niet veel hebben. Ik weet het kan, dan ligt er wel hier. Als je een mist is, de dingen... Kan ook, ja. Maar dan gewoon een single. Ja.
Discussing this. I mean, honestly, even if it's tight and catches that guard, it opens things up and is probably going to force Raju
Niet
to
meer.
cover that up again. So I see lots of positives or lots of options here for this shot.
It's definitely going to be an interesting stone to watch. These are the kind of stones we like to see.
Yep. Oh. Yep. Oh. Curl.
See?
Curl. Okay.
It's gonna curl. That's gonna catch that guard.
And
Opens things up.
So.
Definitely a member of the Team of Verreycken school of sweep
A
calling.
little top
Yeah.
back's fine.
sweep, no, sweep, no, no, sweep, no. That's typical.
So what do you do here? Do you try to freeze it? Do you try to... You don't want to have... I think you need a guard here that has something you can use, but...
I might just try and freeze another one right in that spot. I mean, try and get it in between those two red
Where?
stones.
Yep.
Then you would have 2 shot
Yes,
stones, and
Verreycken.
they would be even harder to take out.
Keep it
Because,
straight.
Trying to keep it straight.
It'll catch the
It's gonna
guard.
curl over, yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yep, just did not quite have the weight necessary for that stone. But it is a guard. I mean, it is kind of preventing a making that takeout a little bit more difficult.
Ja. Ja, kunnen we een douw doen, ja?
Back could work.
Ja. Ja. Ik denk gewoon een draw. Een take-out is te veel risico, denk ik. Omdat er zoveel backing ligt, hè. Ja. De bedoeling is om er zo tussen te komen. Ja, ja.
So they are
Ja.
trying to
Ja,
draw
als we
in
ertussen zitten, geef
between
waarschijnlijk een tikje ook.
the yellow and the
Als die
redstone
ene
in
gaat,
front of the
die
house.
moet een take-out maar doen.
From this angle, it looks like they have a lot of space, but then if you look at it from the hack point of view, it seems like a tight gap. So it's this is an interesting one. No, we know it curls.
Yeah, this is where as a shooter, you are trusting the judgment of the skip,
Yeah,
where he's putting his broom, what ice he's giving you, and the weight that's being
Hey.
asked.
the kind of stones where if you're in the house, you say,
Whoa!
I'm gonna
Oh,
draw it in
go!
between. Then you go over to the hack and then you reconsider like, looks tight.
From 40 plus meters away, this is a whole lot different looking.
Yeah, but look, they
This
can't
one
find
looks
the gap here.
fantastic. Oh, squeezes
Awesome.
it right by.
And a sitting
Correct.
shot. I think
Oh,
you can click this one.
click
This
that
for me, this is
Sure.
potential shot of the match here because
For sure.
it's not just a very hard draw to try and find that gap, but also that little hope Team Raju had
we
with
don't
that
need to do that.
stone shot. It's now scattered basically again.
Yeah.
What do you do now? Deep in the end, suddenly, yeah. I mean, you have to hit and roll if you come through that same gap. Tap yellow and roll to
Run it
the
back.
center.
But the real risk is, yeah, you you roll too
Just
far, and then
nose.
they've got another shot at moving it out of the way. Yeah, we see him talking about a run back to.
Yeah, there's the risk it jams against your stone, but then again, your stone is behind
Just
you anyway.
control.
Not easy.
I think nose.
Need this one to hit nose.
Nose. Nose.
Not
right.
an enviable position to be in. It's difficult
Control.
shot.
No, and I think
Is there a miss that would do them a lot of damage?
yeah.
There's a possibility they could run on their
Just
own.
one,
red
like we
back
hit
there,
and roll
then-
sit two.
It's I know there is some kind of weight on your shoulder as a fourth player throwing these stones because you know if I miss these, it all comes down to my two stones, and if I miss, then I could let my team down because
Yep.
knowing there was a mistake in the end earlier.
Whoa. Yep.
We'll have to
Yeah.
wait and see how this turns out.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
This could work.
It's
And an
It
incredible
does,
run back.
wow. We will click for that one. I think
Yeah.
that worked out pretty well for him.
That's great shot there. Great shots. They can be very happy with this one.
Now, is there going to be something
Nee,
where they
gewoon
can
knallen
draw
is oké voor mij,
score
hè.
two?
Gewoon knallen is oké, maar...
Yeah, that's the unfortunate part. It's not their own stone guarding theirs, so it's
Ja, oké.
Team Verreycken is just saying, "Hey, let's run this back.
Zeg maar.
Some weight on this one."
Yeah, I mean, it's doable to just run
Yeah.
it back.
It doesn't really matter if it jams on anything in the back of the house because, well, it won't be able to count. It's very unlikely that it will count for something after all is said and done.
Yep.
So this one's gonna over curl. And,
Whoa,
sorry.
misses!
Ooh, missed it completely.
Oh man! And now they leave basically straightforward draw
Let's just
for
draw.
Raju for what? For two here.
Yeah, this could be two.
And
But I think if you're Team Raju, you really would have liked to have had a draw for three or more.
Yeah.
But this was a tough end. Really just kind of a miss there.
Yep.
Gave them an opportunity to score two.
Now this is kind of situation where it's good if your team
Like a
Verreycken to have this kind
390?
of bonus. Even if you have a miss on your last stone, well, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, this is to head into the 7th,
Make
trailing
sure
by
it's there.
3. You need to make sure it's there. Now you also make sure it's not too deep, but you've got that
there's
yellow
backing.
in the backing, so that line should be okay. It
Yeah, it
just
looks
needs
fine.
to make sure it's
This
all
looks
the way
fine.
in the white. Yep, looks good. Make sure it gets past that yellow.
But this is fine. And 2 points for Team Raju. And kind of sentiment with these 2 points is okay. It's better than 1. And because of that miss, you were able to score an additional point. But then again, it's also just 2.
Yeah,
It's
and they're gonna have to steal in to win.
Yeah.
That's it. Because down by 3, even if they give up 1 here in the 7th end, they'll be down 4 going into the last. They'll have the hammer, but scoring a 4 just to tie. So they're gonna have to steal to keep themselves in this match, and then steal in the last end to try to win. So in this end, I think they're gonna need a steal of multiple to really have a shot at winning.
Yeah. Well, they're setting up for the final or the 7th end.
Yeah.
Let's have a quick update on the other games.
So over on sheet A, Team Hungary scored 2 in the 5th and 1 in the 6th, but they trail Team Hananen 8-3. They're in the 7th end over there. And over on sheet C, Team Hertman followed up that 4 with a 3. So they lead Team Dala 7-5 as they are in the 6th end.
Wow, interesting. And yeah, remember I mentioned Team Hertman being comeback legends here. It looks like they're proving me right once more. They almost did it against Haninen, but maybe they'll do it against Dala now.
Good draw.
Good stone there to open up from Gary.
Gemakkelijkste. Op lange termijn. 25. 20, 25. Op het einde ruimt hem wel goed af daar. Het ziet er goed uit. 6. 7. Ik denk dat je...
Going out to the side of the house here. Trying to keep this one above the tee line. Very nice opening stone from Don.
One. No, just guard.
Wants a high center guard here, just over the hog line. And these sometimes are some of the hardest, most difficult stones to throw. As you're throwing such a light weight, you got to make sure that it's not too light. Also has a tendency to curl a lot more.
Yeah, especially that because the breaking point will hit
Line's good.
a lot sooner.
I like the line.
On its own.
Let this one
Line's
over.
good. Line's good.
A little bit deeper than they would like, but that's going to end up in a nice position on the center line. But yep, that's a 3 and not a 1. So not a perfect score in curlet, but
Ik had 13
still
bij
a
de vorige.
pretty good store. Pretty good stone.
Die zijn gewoon erbij, of guard. Ja, oké. Ik zou 20 doen. Hetzelfde was dat net.
Nee, ik heb harder dan dit.
Zijn ze oké? Is 5?
Hij is er zeker.
Is 5?
Starting to curl out wide, but that's exactly where Timo wanted it. See him holding it, just biting the house there.
Push in.
Very nice stone from Don. Exactly where he wanted it. 4 out of 4.
1.
Yeah, and like we said previously, very, very solid lead player here.
Yeah, Don is very good at that lead position. He can actually play other positions as well on a team. I think he can play all 4, but he just really likes that lead spot, and he plays it very well.
Lines tight. Whoa. Where is it? Needs to slow down.
This one to curl, they'd like that one high as well. They're going to end up with a triple stack here in the middle. And a little bit of an offset. So really just looking to clean that out. I did switch, that's right. I forget, Jeroen doesn't talk much on the ice, and sometimes if I'm not looking at the dashboard here to see if it's muted or not.
Is that okay? Thank you.
Oh, gets all 3 of those reds moving. Great
Dat werkt ook.
stone there
stone.
from Tour. Clicking
Sim.
that one just because that's highlight reel worthy. Maybe not shot of the match, but that is a very
Well,
difficult stone.
Raju had a triple center guard set up, and Tour said, well, let me just have a bite at that.
Nope.
Triple takeout. And we can't say no more center guards because the shooter is in play, but still, that was
Yeah, that's
3-for-1 value out of that stone.
yeah.
And,
If you're gonna leave a stone there, better it's yours than the other team. So
Yeah. So back to square one for Team Raju in terms of setting up this game here.
this end.
This end, yeah, I always mix up those things.
Well, that's just from the
Lines a
Dutch. I
little
know everybody
tight.
calls it the spellica,
Yeah.
and that means game.
Whoa, looks
I mean,
deep.
just say ends or
It's more than
something else.
3.
I don't know what other word you would
Yeah,
use.
I tend to say like we have 8 games and that concludes the match.
Gary.
It's also not correct. But I think viewers know what I mean, right?
No, probably not. Yes, they probably do, but yes, it can be confusing.
Yep.
Right, that one's right there on the pin, but still exposed. So let's just get rid of this.
Is that okay? 10.
Speed is okay. It's gonna get around the guard.
Yep.
Excellent stone.
Stin.
Nice stone there from Tur. Playing a very solid game himself tonight.
Yeah, I think he had that one miss. I think it was a second end. But other than that,
Yeah.
he's playing his guitar there. He's
I asked-
jamming in tonight.
Yeah. So
Yep.
Gary and Tur play doubles together. That's why their little comment is there. So
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
play in Belgium. We have a mixed doubles league and an open doubles league. And Gary and Tur are open doubles team. They won the Belgian Cup this year for doubles. So
Where?
on any other weekend, they would be teammates.
Looks light. Needs to call. Needs to call. Keep it straight, keep it straight, keep it.
A small tap there.
Slight Swedish curl, but not enough to
Yeah.
get that into shot. So I think they'll want to hit this one
Yeah.
slightly on the outside edge of the nose so it rolls away, kind of tries to take away some of that. You don't want to leave a pocket or a double there. Quick update from Sheet C. Team Hertman stole another one, so they now lead it 10-5 as they head into the 7th end over there on Sheet C.
Go!
So yeah, they are. That's
Hard curl!
yeah, they are the pitbull of this tournament, and then they were so last
Okay.
event.
This one doesn't curl over enough to hold the shooter, but getting rid of that.
Yeah, at this point, it really doesn't matter that much. I think the point is making sure Red has no build-up here. That's the only thing they need to care for.
Just freeze to it.
Yeah, they're going to have to look for, Raju is going to have to look for ways to kind of put shots in play and keep them there.
It's less ice
not
than
enough
last
just to-
time.
Not enough just to leave it in the house. They've got to protect it a little bit. Without their own guards up front, it means freezing to something, which is not as easy as it sounds. Because too heavy or too light,
Whoa.
there's a little bit of space, and then
Where
they
is
can get
it?
rid of it. This one seems a little bit on the lighter side.
All the way. Looks light.
Needs to get going.
Definitely on the light side here.
That one ends up short.
Zout je de voorste gewoon? Ja, we kunnen proberen, hè. Hij ligt. We kunnen proberen hetzelfde te doen, maar ze moeten nog iets doen, hè. Ze moeten daarna nog iets doen. Ja, ik denk dit is
You're coming
oké
over.
als je dat maakt.
To help
Kan
make this
zeker.
decision work.
Ja. Nu, we kunnen in deze doen en genoeg marge nemen, hè. Waar is het gevaar? Als we er gewoon langs gaan, dat is oké. Ja, gewoon 8.
So they're going to run this yellow back onto the red, try to just kind of get rid of it. I don't think they mind if they'll end up drawing for one. They'll take it, take a 4-point lead, probably get handshakes. Just a guess on the handshakes part.
Yep. Whoa. Go. Oh, offset. Single.
A little bit outside, so it's just going to get rid of that yellow, but yeah, that's going to make a hard decision for Team Raju. Do they try to draw one in between to freeze up against it? What do they do?
I think we have to try and play this. Back 8.
So they're going to try to play that yellow one away. Try to hopefully get theirs onto the nose so it's a little bit protected by that red.
Back 8. Tap that back a little bit.
Timo looking back at the scoreboards, trying to think of whether this game is going to last 8 ends or not. Because the way it's set up, I think Team Verreycken could score 2 points here.
This one seems heavy and outside. Yep, that one is just not going to curl over. A little too much weight. As Gary sweeps that one to the back of the house, or back through the back of the house. Or Timo, excuse me. Timo swept that through the back of the house. So just looking, probably going to clear this
Denk
red
aan.
one out.
Ja. Ja. Ik denk dat ze moeilijk shot kunnen komen.
Yep, going to play for the split. It's going to make it very difficult for Raju to get to shot.
Ja.
Team explaining all the different options there. Just make sure the team's all on the same page, knows what's plan A, but also knows where they have some value in the error margins.
Iets hard. Fractie hard.
Jeroen indicating this might be a little bit hard.
Yep.
Girl.
Gonna curl.
Girl.
Gonna just miss it. Like I said, just miss it. Catches their yellow, but still okay. Keeps some separation. That's obviously not the stone they wanted, but I think that's
They can afford
not
it.
going to hurt them at all. It's
Yeah.
enough separation.
Push too much.
Yeah.
Don't have to give them one. If you give them space, they'll probably get rid of it.
Yeah.
They're going to try to draw this one in behind. No. All finished over on sheet A. Team Heinenen scored 1 in the 7th. Handshakes were given, and so they win 9-3 over Team
Top four,
Hungary.
back four, between top four and back. Like a 90?
Did I say 9-7, or did I say 9-3?
I wasn't listening to it. Honest.
9-3. In 7. That's
Yes, for line.
This might also tap the guards.
yeah, it doesn't quite have the weight. The weight was probably okay. I need a little bit more line.
So yeah, this is looking scary here because it's basically a draw for 3, and I think I don't know if it
Wacht,
dat-
die aan buitenkant. Was die wat
one
trager
stone
of
there is sitting third. Not
Yeah,
sure,
it's
but yeah,
close between. I don't think it really
Ik denk-
matters.
I don't
Ik
think
denk
so.
beter
3,
iets te
4.
snel, want we
It's
hebben backing. Ik
My
denk
feeling is if they
20
make this
gewoon.
draw, we'll see a handshake.
Ja. Oh, iets onder. Ah,
Jeroen doing a little
Oh,
360
rustig,
pirouette
rustig,
there.
rustig, rustig, rustig.
Seems light.
This
It
is
seems
a
light.
bit
It's
light,
also
so-
dying in the same kind of spot where we saw that stone from Raju die 2 wins ago. So no 3 points there. Just 2.
Just 2 for Team Verreycken.
And
Ja,
now they're
sorry,
looking
maar- nee.
to see whether those 2 stones there
De steen ging zo.
in the blue.
And that is
That's the handshake.
handshakes.
That was kind of in line of expectations there.
Yeah, Raju needed to score points on that end to be able to continue this match. So just coming up short there, but an excellent end or round. Excuse me, let's jump over to the booth here. Excellent match there played by Team Verreycken. You know, really tight back and forth, but just that one mistake in the, I believe it was the 5th end.
Mhm.
Giving up a 4-house just allowed Team Verreycken to kind of control the rest of the match. It puts, Team Raju a bit under pressure. They had to try to play aggressive and just was not able to get it done. So, hard-fought match for victory for Team Verreycken as they now go undefeated.
Yeah, they're
They
undefeated.
stay
They won their
undefeated, yeah.
first against the Hungarian men, and now they won against Raju. Raju They have won their first
They won
against
their
Team
first,
Dalla,
oh, yeah,
but
so-
now they lose, so they will be 1 win, 1 loss here.
Yep.
And we don't have confirmed end results of the other games, but we will do that as soon as this stream closes. We'll update some things and post it on our socials. And of course, tomorrow morning we'll start the morning with showing the kind of updated standings, updated scores of round 1 and 2.
Yep.
But yeah, I think the key moment of this game was Team Raju kind of leaving that one draw short, giving up 4 points. And I felt like they were making slightly more mistakes. They were kind of struggling slightly harder than Team Verreycken. Team Verreycken, I don't really recall that much mistakes. There was one from Tuur, I think, in the second end, and then there was maybe one mistake out of your room. But other than that, they played a very solid game. A bit more mistakes on the side of Raju. They weren't punished that hard in the beginning of the game, but as soon as the four house was there, the hammer came down, and I think that also kind of broke the spirit over at Team Raju. They kind of knew that it was going to be a harder game from the start, but after that fifth end, it was practically said and done.
Yeah, but they still have 3 more matches to play.
I'm going to get over to the interview booth. You can ask questions later on. And Jeroen, if you want to stick there, I'll be right there.
Yeah, we're going to bring in Vice Skip Jeroen into the interview booth. As Tour peeks at me from over the over our screen. Let's pop over to the interview. Oh, wait. We need to figure out how this camera works. We need to turn it on. The interview camera needs to turn on. Good thing it turns on right away. There we go. Let's see if we get Jeroen. Good job out there. How did the ice? How's the ice feeling this week or this weekend so far?
The ice conditions are great. I think it's maybe the best ice we've ever had at our rink. So lots of curl. Speed is okay. A bit slow in the beginning, but once you get playing, it gets faster and faster. So very predictable. We can't complain.
Yeah, if you guys looked really good. It seems like you adjusted pretty well to the ice, to the speeds. Played a very solid game. Yeah, really put them under a lot of pressure. That four house really came away with something good there.
Yeah, we were lucky. Sometimes the draw wasn't made, so and that gave us a big advantage. But yeah, it could have been a more close game. I think we also missed a lot of shots just the wrong way. I think I made a big miss in sixth end, so they get 2, and there's still a game. But yeah, overall, I think good sweeping, good adjustments, like you said. So I can't complain.
Yeah, so it's a good end to the first day. 2 wins from 2 matches. Full slate tomorrow, 3. So I'm gonna let you go, but congratulations, and we'll see you more this weekend.
Thank you very much.
All right. So Jeroen Sprout, the vice skip from Team Verreycken, taking the microphone tonight for us, being all mic'd up. So try to keep it short and sweet. These guys have been here all afternoon. They want to get home, get some rest, because it starts early again tomorrow. You know,
yeah, let's have a quick peek at the kind of schedule for tomorrow. So, this is the knockout stage. Bear with us. Day 2.
Day 2. Sorry, day 2. There we go.
These are matches for tomorrow. They are scheduled. We have 2 rounds in the round robin. Basically, we'll close off the round robin tomorrow with those 2 rounds. We have 3 streams. We will stream the B sheet. So this will be the middle row right here. Hertman against Hungary. That will be the morning game. And then after that, we have Haninen against Dalla. And then Dalla will return for the last stream tomorrow evening against Hungary. That will be interesting to see whether Dalla, Hungary, they will kind of come into a position to be part of this playoff.
Yep. So Team Hungary lost both of their matches today, so they're going to be looking to play hard to try to get into that third and fourth spot. Team Dalla, I believe, they put up X's on theirs, so they've lost both matches today. So that could be a deciding factor of one of those teams getting into that final 4 and one team not. But it all really depends on how they do in the early matches. So we'll know very quickly for Team Hungary. They're playing in our first feature match tomorrow, and definitely going up against strong Team Hertman. The comeback boys. They came back and from a deep hole early to win that match in 7. So it's gonna be a tough road for Hungary tomorrow.
I think so. But I see there is an error on the Saturday thing. There is a small typo because it says right here PIM 1, whereas that's wrong, John. It has to be PIM 2 because I predicted this game right.
Your software didn't predict it.
Oh,
It
yeah.
didn't update it yet. So
But yeah, that's I think now it's a streak. Now I have 2
yeah,
wins in a row.
two is a streak. Yes, you are allowed to say 2 is a streak. It's kind of a weak streak, but it is
Hey,
technically a streak.
weak streak is a streak, and I think your streak of 0 is even weaker. But tomorrow we have 3 games, so basically if you kind
Still
of
can come back.
yeah.
Still can come back.
I promise I won't do kind of tactical bits like betting the same thing like you, so in order you can catch up. I'm not going to do that because I want to have 7 kind of right predictions in a row.
Yeah, you got to pick the team. You can't just pick against me.
Yeah,
You know,
I
was
want to
picking
score
an
as high as
unknown here.
possible.
Yep, exactly. All right, so that is going to do it for us. Thanks for watching us here. We are John and Pim from Kurdia here on the World Curling Tour. We've got 3 more matches tomorrow, and thanks for joining us, and we will see you
Tomorrow at 9:45. Bye bye.
Bye.